The State Bar of California is fighting to keep Michael Avenatti from practicing law in the state, saying he poses a substantial threat of harm to clients or the public. It has asked the State Bar Court to place Stormy Daniels' former lawyer on involuntary inactive enrollment as he fights 3 different criminal cases. The bar said it expects to eventually disbar Avenatti, noting he has been charged with engaging in a major misappropriation of client funds. Avenatti has 10 days to file a response and seek a hearing. The attorney said he looks forward to being fully exonerated by the facts. Avenatti is charged in Los Angeles federal court with stealing millions from clients, including Gregory Barela. He's also charged in New York with misappropriating $300,000 from Daniels, the porn actress he represented in a lawsuit against President Donald Trump. He denies all the allegations.Steven Bledsoe, Barela's attorney, said he was grateful the California State Bar was taking action against Avenatti. Mr. Avenatti has stolen money from multiple clients, violated their trust, and should never be allowed to practice law again, he told Fox News. Mr. Avenatti is the Bernie Madoff of attorneys. He belongs disbarred and behind bars. Avenatti has denied the allegations, telling reporters last week that he was in the fight of his life against the ultimate Goliath, the Trump administration. The same day, Avenatti pleaded not guilty through his lawyer in the Daniels case. Then, he announced 4 separate times that he was 100% not guilty when a judge asked him to answer each charge in a case accusing him of trying to extort up to $25 million from Nike. In the Stormy Daniels case, Avenatti is charged with 1 count of wire fraud and 1 count of aggravated identity theft. Prosecutors said Avenatti diverted two $148,750 installment payments from Daniels' $800,000 book advance after sending her literary agent a letter that forged her signature and directed that money be sent to his bank account. According to the papers, Avenatti spent some of the diverted funds on lease payments for the Ferrari, hotels, airfare, restaurant meals, car service and business expenses. In the Nike case, Avenatti is charged with 1 count of extortion, 1 count of sending interstate communications with intent to extort and 2 counts of conspiracy. Federal prosecutors in New York allege that Avenatti tried to shake down Nike for millions of dollars so he wouldn't reveal allegations the apparel company paid off high school basketball players. Prosecutors allege that Avenatti approached Nike with his allegations of malfeasance and demanded that he either be paid to conduct an internal audit of the company or given more than $20 million to maintain his silence. Nike has denied wrongdoing and assisted prosecutors prior to Avenatti's arrest. Avenatti also faces dozens of charges in Southern California, where prosecutors on April 11 accused him of stealing millions of dollars from clients to pay for personal and business expenses and lying to the Internal Revenue Service and a Mississippi bank about his finances. If convicted on all charges, Avenatti could face more than 400 years in prison, but would likely face a lesser punishment. Share this article. Avenatti has claimed the prosecutions were to punish him for representing Daniels and criticizing Trump. I I look forward to a jury hearing all of the evidence and passing judgment on my conduct," Avenatti wrote on Twitter after the indictments were announced. "At no time was any money misappropriated or mishandled. I will be fully exonerated once the relevant emails, contracts, text messages, and documents are presented." The charges against Avenatti, California: 10 counts of wire fraud. Avenatti allegedly committed wire fraud by lying to 5 clients about their settlements from cases he represented them in. The total sum of the money he allegedly misappropriated is $12 million. He is accused of not only hiding their payments from them, but spending the money himself on private planes, repaying the IRS and funding his own businesses between 2015 and 2017. 19 counts of tax fraud. Avenatti has not filed personal income tax returns since 2010, it is claimed. Between 2015 and 2017, his coffee company Global Baristas US did not pay $3.2 million in federal payroll taxes. More than $2 million of that figure was withheld from staff paychecks and spent by Avenatti himself, it is alleged. 2 counts of bank fraud. The 2 bank fraud charges relate to the original indictment and claims he submitted bogus financial information to obtain 3 loans totaling $1 million from the People's Bank in Mississippi. The bogus information included the tax return that had never been sent to the IRS and him overstating his law firm's resources when it was on the brink of bankruptcy. One said his firm, Avenatti, had more than $500,000 in an operating account when it only had $43,000, it is claimed. 4 counts bankruptcy fraud. 3 of the bankruptcy fraud charges allege that Avenatti submitted, under penalty of perjury, monthly operating reports that failed to report all of the firm's accounts receivable in 2017. Avenatti is charged with falsely testifying under oath during a June 2017 bankruptcy hearing by denying the firm had received any fees related to a lawsuit when Avenatti had actually received more than $1. $3 million New York case 1 conspiracy to commit extortion. Avenatti allegedly attempted to extort Nike by saying he had information which incriminated it in a pay-for-play college basketball scandal this year. He allegedly told the company that he would conduct an internal investigation for a $25 million fee instead of exposing it. Nike reported him. New York case 2 charged with misappropriating funds belonging to the ex-adult film star Stormy Daniels to the tune of nearly $300,000.